Hi, I'm Scott, and this is Scott Rod's Wicked Ride. All right, so we're working on the updates for this week. So My girlfriend started building an arch for the city. They wanted somebody in town to use repurposed wood, a couple of the businesses to build an arch for Easter pictures coming up in the park. So my girlfriend, one owner of the bar, my mom, and my girlfriend's brother's girlfriend, so I guess our sister-in-law, is building this arch for the city. And so I kind of had some stuff in my way, so we didn't get as much work done as I wanted to this week. However, the front end is all the way off of sketchy. The bed's ready to come off. I just haven't had anybody here to help me take it off. We took the driver's seat out of the G35 after we did a little photo shoot with it on Sunday. I got the wheels and tires switched over for the back of sketchy, and then I took my engine block to my square body buddies and we did cam bearings in it. We did a lot of work on the camera, but we were tired of waiting for the cam bearings to come in, so we didn't get those actually on film. I had to go. I needed a couple extra parts too that I didn't order, and then of course I forgot the camshaft, so we couldn't put the camshaft back in and get it all sealed up. Anyways, long story short, waiting on parts for that. So, yeah, so I didn't get done what I was gonna try and get done this week, so I still need to rebuild the front end on my work truck, the 04 Dodge Cummins. It has play in all the ball joints. So I'm gonna move all the stuff around, and I have to get that done right now before I get back on my truck. And then I will take the bed off and it can sit in my doorway because I don't really have anything else coming in after that. So, like I said, didn't get much done on the truck this week. Ordered more parts, getting the engine done on it, got tires switched over. But yeah, we're gonna work on the work truck right now. So here we go. Okay, now it's Sunday, so obviously I didn't get back to the truck. We had a lot of fun at my girlfriend's birthday. I probably had a little bit more fun than everybody else did because I didn't have to drive, she was working. So yeah, long story short, yesterday kind of got wasted on me recovering. So it is Sunday. I'm gonna do as much of this front end as I can. We also have somebody coming to look at some tractors out at my girlfriend's parents' property. So I guess now would be a cool time to show you guys, you know, I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, but when the guy shows up to look at the tractors, we're gonna go out there and check it out. We have a building that is out at her parents' property, and it's 60 by 80, but they never finished it. It's just a shell. It's got some old equipment in it, so we need to get all the scrap stuff out of it and put a floor in it. So on top of everything else we have going on here and everywhere else, we're gonna try and make a shop out at her mom's house. That's a long, long ways away, but we got to start on it as soon as we can to start getting the floor in there, and you'll see here in a minute. But we're going to work on the front end now, and then we're going to go take a trip out to the new shop, and then we'll be back to mess around with this front end as much as I can today. And that'll be all we have for this video because it's Sunday. So next week we will definitely have the bed off of sketchy. I got it all loose, I got it ready, I just don't have any wood to pull it off with right now. So hopefully we can get the bed off the beginning of the week, we'll get the cab off the beginning of the week, and we'll get it to the frame shop to get it blasted and powder coated. Yep. So next week we're gonna have a lot of work on sketchy, but I have to get this done because it's super loose in the front end, and that's what I use for my money maker. So like I said, we're gonna do the front end of this truck, we're gonna go check out the property, and then we'll get done when we can. So let's go. right, well, this is the future shop. Obviously, we've got a lot to clean out. My girlfriend's dad built this building a couple years back. Obviously, the last time they baled hay, they left everything in here and he started getting sick. So I don't really know anything about all the stuff in here. The mom really doesn't know anything about it. The brother doesn't know anything. So I got somebody gonna maybe come and buy these tractors and help us fix the driveway and help us fix up some of the property around here. So you'll be seeing some of this from time to time, but hopefully within the next 5 to 10 years, we'll be able to turn this into an actual car shop. And we'll move out here and we'll be living with their mom and be out here in the farm. So for now, we got a lot of cleaning up to do in the meantime of working on Sketchy and working on all the other projects in the shop. All right, well, now we're back from the parents' property. I gotta get the brakes put back on this side and then this side's done. The other side you can't really see anything on, so I'm not gonna film that. You guys watch this side. Therefore, we got a recap of this week. We got the truck bed ready to come off of Sketchy, but I had to push it out of the way because we got some other stuff going on that my girlfriend's painting, so I made some room for that. We went and did the cam bearings, did some engine work over at my buddy's house with the 6-liter for Sketchy, and then we rebuilt the front end on my work truck. So, oh yeah, and then you guys got to go and see the property for the first time and where our future shop's gonna be. Obviously, we have a long ways to go. So that's going to be a little bit here and there as we go through the channel too. Yeah, it's kind of a boring week. Didn't really get much done. Next week, hopefully we get the frame all the way stripped down on Sketchy and we'll get to the sandblaster shop. So if you like what you see, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button because we have new videos coming out every Monday.